So it seems that the momentum of the uh, new rising stars of YouTube has been slowing down lately. Last few days, um, we have here so many different accounts of what's taking place in the world of YouTube, which is it's to to talk about the world of YouTube is to open a Pandora box. There are so many millions of people on YouTube, um, content creators, viewers, and different people from different walk of life, different background, different motivation to why being YouTube, why opening a channel for YouTube. Many people use it for business, as you know. Many people for, of course, for entertainment, and of course, uh, people opening a new account for channel for new channels. So the main motivation, of course, is to be monetized. Don't get we shouldn't be like fool. I mean, the people, the main motivation is opening to to starting a new channel is for an extra income. There is no question about it. Very few people really open the channel for entertainment, just to see like what just to check it out what's going on, and just for recreational purposes, just to have fun, to kill time. I mean, there are so many, but um, our new rising stars, Danton, London, has been lately, taking a lots of heat, lots of mud, lots of, all of, praise also. I mean, lots of people are congratulating him. Being, as he's been, really, on the news, on YouTube, all over the place. All people from all walks of life, um, making comments and watching his video. I'm one of them, like myself. I've been, watching his videos, his how he did his started, how how he has become one of the most watched channels in the last few months, and I think it's very much, you know, people have different opinions about him, and one of the most, uh, one of the most intense and opinions that I've been hearing from people is that, well, that his motive was just to, impress, basically count, tell his life story and try to get viewers, and to see, just to have, well, he had a full-time job, but his job apparently wasn't not, like, wasn't enough. He's been telling his stories all over the internet, about in YouTube, telling how he was working at a factory, and then how he was working a 9 to 5 job, and as a delivery man, working for uh, different delivery companies, and how he has been, making his, some little money for his son and for his new wife, and those stories, those daily life activity, daily life, stories, his struggle in his new apartment, apparently has, and his struggle. I mean, uh, his everyday struggle just like any other American. I mean, in a state like Michigan, he said he's from Michigan, and I think that has touched the heart of many people. Uh, Many people identify, themselves. They can relate to what his struggle is all about. Like, uh, just like many other millions of people who has, been struggling in like a minimum wage job, a job, that's leading to nowhere basically. Like I said, he's been inspiring male and females alike. I mean, from all walks of life, from different continents, and different ethnic groups, different, ethnicities, different backgrounds, people, even college educated peoples, working class people. I mean, college students. He's a very young, fellow. He said he's around 27 years old. So, um, well, he's been exploring in views, and he's making some money. I mean, he's making, good living in the last couple of months, and of course, some people, others, are following the story of Doug Dash, another young African American. I say young. She's somehow, I think she's already like 42 years old. She says, and people has been following the story too. Like both stories, like Romeo and Juliet story. Well, they're not related, of course, but apparently they have like a similar stories. What a coincidence, right? They both work as delivery people. Deliver with DoorDash, the company, and other delivery companies that that is easy to like to apply. Anybody can apply. Anybody with a car or good driver's license can apply for doing deliveries and make some extra income or full-time jobs. So the life stories of these two rising stars of the internet, I mean YouTube, has been motivating factor for many people to get into to start a new channel. And of course, those people who have been on YouTube for years, sometimes that they feel stuck in life, they feel stuck with their channel. They have been inspiring. They have been inspired by these two YouTubers that and one of those people myself. I mean, I just started my new channel. I had my email account for like I think like 12 years now, 11 or 12 years, but I started my channel 2.5 months ago. Before listening to these stories about these two YouTubers, and of course, if you ask in Latin America, who is Dayton London? Most people are not going to be able to really say, who's that? I don't know. I mean, people says, well, I'm not sure. I was just talking last night with different delivery people here, and if you see my video from my posting last night, yesterday afternoon, actually, well, late afternoon, I would say, like after 6 o'clock p.m. My posting, I was talking to different, people who does the same kind of job here, delivering food, delivering all kinds of deliveries, actually. And they were telling me that, yes, it's been slow. And in this business of delivering, food, delivering all kinds of medicine, including medicine, delivering all kinds of, things for people, who wants items to be delivered at their home, their houses. So I've been talking to them, and they were telling me different stories. I mean, every delivery man, every people working on the street, making a living in the middle of the cold weather, in the middle of the heat, and were risking their lives basically to being robbed. And when they have, they deliver the stuff, they leave they leave their car engine on. I mean, there are so many. It's not an easy job, and sometimes the tips doesn't really match. The tips doesn't really be matched to pay for gas. Sometimes they do nothing almost. And there are many testimonies about people struggling with day to day, how to make the day, how to bring food to the table. I mean, and that's a very common issue in the whole planet. I mean, if you live in Africa, if you live in Europe, I mean, it's a daily life struggle. So for these YouTubers, telling every day how their lives are going, how their daily lives, they get up and they have to pick up their son. I mean, in the case of that, I think he has his son now living in his own apartment, but making this daily routine of to see what's going to happen the day, what's going to happen this day. I mean, they want to make the day enough money like to make a living, and to make a living, basically pay apartment, pay bills, and taking care of their family. I mean, this is daily struggle, daily stress. And when we see their testimonial, I mean, their testimony, their stories about they have been through. I mean, it's not like a boom, in 3 weeks. Some people say, well, some other YouTubers say, they want to teach you, they say, how to obtain 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 10 days. But then guess what? You have to pay the X amount of money, and there's YouTube school, and they have coaching, business coaching, because YouTube is a business anyway. If you wanna you're monetized, meaning it's a business. I mean, you want to obtain some profit. I mean, your effort. I mean, you do some work. Work is filming. I mean, it takes only 25 minutes to film a video like the one I'm filming at this moment, but it takes time. I mean, it takes time. I mean, it takes an extra effort to open up your heart, to share your story, to put your story. I mean, your privacy goes away almost. I mean, it goes away because you can, anybody can make a comment about your life, about your family members, and if they know you, oh, I saw you on YouTube say, telling a story about this and this and such and such, and there are all kinds of people, and some people say, oh, that you're not just wasting your time. There are always people who are who's going to try to stop you from, I mean, stop you, try to, making comments to try to influence, to get into your, if you have a thin skin, I mean, you need to have a thick, really thick skin to be on YouTube, really, to just to be able to, insulate yourself from all these comments. I mean, from criticism. I mean, I've been reading the comments they make about Doug Dash, about this girl who's been, a success. I mean, in couple of months, she obtained, like, she has like she increased the subscribers amount like 25,000 or almost 30,000 people, new subscribers in 2 or 3 months. Well, guess what? She must have been something going good. I mean, not everything. Look, it's not that I 100% agree with everything she says or everything she stands for, but most of the things she goes and these stories, I mean, this is inspiring. I mean, you can't, I mean, if you listen to the stories carefully, watch this, watch how she goes on, she goes on camera and what she's doing, what she's doing. I think this is inspiring. I don't think it's fake thing of stage, performance. I mean, acting stuff. I don't think. I really believe that this is real. I mean, they're not perfect people. Believe me. Sometimes I say, wow, that's not right. I mean, some of the things she says or he says. This other guy in London. I don't think I agree with 100% of this what they're saying, but most of the things that they say to inspire other people who's been really, I would say, in the working class level of YouTubers. And don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing all these people who has a huge success on YouTube. I think they're fine. I congratulate them too. Of course, you can, if you want to classify YouTubers in general. I would say that there are 3 classes of YouTubers: the elite, which we can count all. The elite is all these sharp guys, sharp in technology, sharp in their speech. If you can, these elite guys, they if you listen to them, watch them, I mean, their speech is almost perfect. I mean, these guys are well trained in colleges and universities, and these guys are well educated people. Well, this is the elite, the high class of YouTubers. And then you have the other group, I would say, the middle class YouTubers. The middle class YouTubers who had, they work, they have their regular jobs, they work in the financial system, they work in the educational system, but as a side hustle, they do, they are YouTubers too. I mean, they have their own channel, but in their own role, their own profession, their own specialty. They teach people. They talk about finances. I mean, people who are very savvy, very knowledgeable, experienced in finance or in education. These people who are very specialized and very well knowledge in education. How about real estate people? I think these are the middle class YouTubers, people who specialize in real estate, people who have been working like 10, 15, 20 years, with heavy experiences in real estate. These YouTubers with over 100,000 subscribers and 200,000 views average per month, these are the middle class YouTubers, right? So guess what? And then the other class of YouTubers. That's the third class. I'm not saying this lower class, working class YouTubers are less. We are the same. Believe me, we have the same chance, we have the same opportunity. But the working class YouTubers, which are really 100%, I identify myself as a working class YouTubers. Uh, these are the majority of people, just like myself, just like Dayton, London, just like Doug Dash. So why not, take my inspiration from these two fellows, these two guys. I mean, the guy and the girl, Doug Dash and Dayton, London. Why not? This is, of course, by saying that, by I'm not saying that we should be like a cult members of these people. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that we get some inspiration from them, not to quit. Keep doing what you're doing. Be consistent. Uh, they make 20 minutes video. Do not stop. Do not quit. Do not get discouraged with people making comments about, you know, about what you're doing, or it seems that repetitive, contents that you're saying the same thing all over again, just to keep, people entertained, or uh, almost the make-up story. There have been many comments on, from viewers that said that some of the story that they maybe made it up stories, like that lies that you have to, once you run out of contents, then it's like you have nothing else to say, or nothing new to tell to tell your subscribers. So you try to come up with new stories, which are, fake stories. But it's, I think we have to be very careful, by saying that, because if you watch them, I mean, they seem real. I mean, why not? I mean, and many of the comments, many of the other comments are people, from female or male, that they say they have been inspired to, you know, to continue with their journey. Some people have been stuck with. I just read a comment about. It says that one of the comments that one lady was making to on the channel of Doug Dash, she says in the comments that she's been stuck for months, for almost over a year, with like 114 subscribers, for that, not moving, not a needle, not even an inch, that hasn't moved from the 114 or 15, I can't recall, but less than 120 subscribers. That the needle hasn't moved for her. But the story of Doug Dash has been really inspiring for her to continue the journey, to start reposting again. I think she's using that word. Reposting again, meaning with the prefix re, means redoing again, renewing your life. So there is always a chance, man, to renew your life at any stage of life, man. Believe me, I'm one of them. I'm inspired to, at any age, at this, even you have failed many times, there is always to get up and to renew the life. So when this lady says that she's renewing, she's reposting again, reposting once again, and continue the journey. So not those, just the success of Doug Dash and Dayton London has inspired me, but people who have been watching these two fellows, I mean, they're inspiring me too. So, guys, let's keep moving together. All small channels, small content creators, let's keep moving. Let's keep posting every day. Let's follow the tips that they are giving us, and that one of the tips they're giving us is try to please the algorithm. They say. So how you please the algorithm? So change a little bit subject, but how you really attract the algorithm? Is the algorithm like something like a human person? I mean, that's like a Santa Claus, that you want to please Santa Claus to a while. He will give you like a prize, like a gift. Well, to please the algorithm, that you, I mean, how many really? I mean, think about it. Tell me, please, how many people really? What percentage of people in YouTube understand exactly what algorithm is? Mostly, like, maybe less than 5%. And I'm not ashamed of saying, look, I just doing a little research last week. What is algorithm anyway? What it says in the definition, it just says there is a complicated computing calculation that the machine. I mean, this it's just it's not is amazing. It's just like if you go deep into it. I mean, that'll that will discourage you. I mean, how you attract that, how you please that. So the only thing you can do is, guys, we can do all right, is be real. I mean, try to be honest with your posting. I mean, trying to be consistent. At some point, of course, at some point, right? Not by luck, by the how the computing system of the algorithm, the famous this so-called algorithm works. At some point, it's gonna pick up your story. It's gonna pick up a particular story that's trending for most viewers. So it's not by luck. It's just that it's a computing calculation. They say, right? So don't be discouraged. Of course, these fellow says I mean these guys London says, oh, you can copy my my title. Yes, he's giving us permission to do what he's doing with his title, with his thumbnail. I'm not using thumbnail anyway, thumbnail, but I'm using some of his of course advice, some of his tips, and he says for free. So why not follow? I mean, to be a leader. I mean, if you obtain that kind of success of like 50,000 subscribers and 300,000 views, that's a leading, you are leading the crowd, you're leading the crowd. I mean, why not, right? So, but to be a leader, one of the comes of being a leader, I mean, is that you have to be follower first. If you follow some tips, follow the teaching, follow the examples, what they're doing. I'm not saying copy exactly because I'm not them. I mean, we all have our own story, our own personality. We have to be genuine ourselves. But yes, you can follow some tips and advice. It's free, they say, right? Right? So it's not like there's a copyright situation. No. I mean, there's no such thing as copyright strikes. About if the guys, London and the girl Dontay says, oh, you can do what I'm doing. Just why not follow their tips, their advice, and they say it's for free. So that was that was refreshing too. Somebody in the YouTube community will tell you, oh, this is free, and not just free being free that it's a gimmick that says, well, you get into something and eventually it's not free. At the end of the day, it's not going to be free. But if free meaning is free, I mean, free advice, free, you can do their titles. I mean, if you can use them, you can adjust it to your own story. Why not adjusting it? So guys, cheer up. Let's go. Let's do it together, man. Let's get together, all small content creators, and keep moving. Okay, this is our year. This is our month. If you can make it this month, January, of course we can make it. Sooner or later, man. Sooner or later meaning not later, of course, than this year. But I think if the sooner, the better. Let's get moving. And if anything, I can. I was telling these people I was talking last night. Look, if I can help you, and two of the guys, even they asked me for my link, and they're my subscribers now. They asked me how they can subscribe. You see, I went there with not the idea of finding subscribers. I just wanted to talk to some people about YouTube. Talking about what they think about YouTube, what channel they watch, what kind of programs they watch, and what they think about small YouTubers like ourselves. So they gave their opinion, and I had a little survey, so you can watch my those survey the survey that I did in my previous video on my listing. If you link on my channel, you can watch those, so you can have a better opinion, and you can part of the surveys, you can be one of our people giving their opinion in this survey. So please leave a comment and tell us, watch the answers that they gave me last night, these guys and girls on the mall. I was outside the mall nearby the community, and I was asking people as they come, as they walk. Some people would talk to me, some people they just went by, but it's okay. I mean, it's free world, it's a free speech, right? And then some people didn't want to participate in this survey, but I did try my best. So hopefully you watch that video and just keep it on. And thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Let's go to that 1,000 subscribers that we need in this channel, and let's get moving. And take care and have a good night. Bye. See you in the next video. Thanks.